It's the skin. It's the skin I'm in. Do you see it all nice and melanin? Ugly wear, cold wear, African booty scratcher wear. I'm here and I'm dark and I am proud.
So we're nothing, you know, like we're a piece of dirt, dogs. I mean, that's the way you treat an animal. I mean, God, we're human beings. Yeah. You don't treat other people like that. It's just wrong. Black, white, I don't care. A person is a person. Skin should have no bearing on how you treat a person. That's just wrong. I hate their goddamn guts.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel, where you are on the channel to be entertained. Hold on.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair successfully.
Testing 1 2 1. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. It works, okay? But no, for real. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you leave a comment if you want to talk to me. So this is a very serious topic. It is growing up dark skin. Y'all, if y'all keep seeing a fly, this fly, I don't know how it got in here, but it needs to exit. Exit. So it's growing up dark skin. So I figure since it's Black History Month, I'm gonna give a little history about my blackness, my melanin-ness, my melanin. Just to not get off topic and just to like go in order, I wrote down a few things in order of what I was going through and like how I was trying to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So growing up dark skin, y'all, I hated being dark skin. I always wanted to be white with long hair. I just felt like black girls had short hair, and that was a big problem for me. That was one of the problems I had being dark skinned. So I felt, so I thought. You know, I have a sister who's light skinned with pretty eyes, and so I always thought she was beautiful. I always see men hit on her, like they will always try to talk to her, and then you have me, and like nobody wanted to talk to me. Nobody wanted to talk to me. I'm like, damn. It was to the point where even if like I'll get a boyfriend, I'll ask them, do you like my sister? I wanted to hear what they were gonna say, because I really did not want to get cheated on with my sister. I trust my sister, but I'm just saying I didn't want them to have a crush on my sister because that's their type, light skin with pretty eyes. That's what I thought. Back to when I was in elementary school. We're gonna go from elementary school to middle school. I was homeschooled, so ain't no high school. But online, so my high school was social media. So elementary school, there was this pretty girl. She was light skinned. She was thick too. She was light skinned. She was real pretty. Everybody liked her. Everybody liked her. And I had a crush on this boy. 2 boys. Yeah, I was innocent. I was an innocent kid. But y'all, I lost some footage, but what I was meaning to say was like, I had a crush on these boys, so they wouldn't pay me no attention. So like every time I would like talk to them or whatever, I'd be like, damn, I wish I was her, cause she had everything they wanted. Like they liked her, they didn't like me, they didn't want me. So that made me just envious and jealous, and it made me have more hatred towards myself, which is not good. And when I got to middle school, y'all, it got worse. Like how I was treated, it got worse. I didn't really start facing criticism about dark skin until I really got to middle school. That's when I really got the effects of being dark skinned. The very first day of middle school, the very first day I came into school, And at the time, my sister, she was older than me, so she was in 8th grade, and I was in the 6th, first day. And this boy come over, and he's like, "Dang, Jasmine, my sister." He was like, "Why your sister like a burnt cockroach?" When I heard that, y'all, I just wanted to go home and cry. I wanted to go back to elementary school, and whew, y'all, that made me so sad. It's like, damn, bro, like, why I gotta look like this? Like, if one good thing my dad could have did for me, I wish it wasn't this color. Like, I wish I could have been light skinned. I wish he only gave me his eyes and not his color. I did not like being this color at all, y'all. I remember another time when it was me and this dog. The dog was real black. It was a Doberman. And I took a picture next to the dog and I posted it on the internet. And this man had commented, this boy had commented, he was like, "Dang, that like your brother." Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, me and the dog look the exact same color. Okay, I don't have that picture no more. If I had that picture, I would have showed y'all, but y'all compare me to a dog, a black dog. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. And everybody would tell me, you need to stay in the house and maybe you'll get a little lighter. It was just a lot of stuff I would hear. And another instance in middle school, I was in the cafeteria. It was me and this girl. She would get a lot of attention. She was red, of course. She would get a lot of attention. We was trying to skip the line. So these boys, they made her skip. And then she was like, "Okay, but what about my friend?" And I was like, "No, she's ugly." Y'all, again, that made me want to cry so bad. I just wanted to go home and just cry. I didn't want to deal with this no more. I just wanted those 8th graders to leave. Like, the 8th graders, they were so mean to me, y'all. They were so mean. If my voice sounds shaky, I don't know. They were so mean. I was just so insecure. My self-esteem was so low. I would never tell somebody if I like them. I would never try to approach nobody. I just didn't want to get turned down. And also, this other instance, I was walking home and there was this boy, and he was like, "Dang, you would have looked a whole lot better if you was your sister color." But guess what? That boy was in my DM. Guess what? He got ignored. Got ignored. Me hearing, "Oh, dang, you would have looked a whole lot better if you were your sister's skin color," y'all, that just made me be like, damn, like, I low-key envy my sister because she was everything that I wanted to be. I didn't want to be dark-skinned. I didn't ask to be dark-skinned. I hated it. I hated it. It wasn't until I was like 14 or 15-ish, maybe even 16, when I started gaining a little bit of confidence. A little bit. Also, y'all, when I was younger and we used to go to the mall, it used to be a lot of white and Spanish people when you go to the mall. My auntie, she light skinned, so every time I go to the mall, I just felt like I was an outsider because I just felt like I was the only black one, and I hated it. Oh my god. Whew. Y'all, I keep shaking it so much. But my auntie, she'll always be like, "Ayoni, you're beautiful, you're beautiful." But I just felt like she was telling me that because she's my auntie, so she gotta tell me stuff like that so I could feel good about myself. But even so, I still did not believe I was pretty. I really did not think I was pretty. So when I was 14 and I finally started getting my hair done, I heard people be like, "Oh, you're pretty for a dark skin. Oh, you're pretty for a dark skin." And back then, I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay to say, "Oh, you're pretty for a dark skin." I didn't necessarily look at it as something negative. I was like, "Oh, okay, it's a step to me being pretty." When I got older and I still started hearing it, I'm like, what does that mean? What does "I'm pretty for a dark skin" mean? Like, what are you saying? So, you know how you did TBHs and all that stuff? Yeah. Oh, you were pretty dark skinned. When I'm shaking. I really sat down and I thought about, I'm pretty for a dark skin. I'm like, damn, so are they saying like dark skins are ugly? When I realized that, I stopped liking the people posts. I stopped talking to people who would say that, because it's like, dang, dark skins aren't ugly. We're not. Also, y'all, it was this one time when I was in middle school again, and it was this boy that these girls liked, and I was like, God, can you please make people like me? I don't know. I wanted just to know I could get attention from a male when I was in middle school. Don't ask me. I just wanted to know. But so one time when I was walking to class, this boy that was going out with my friend, he came up to me. I don't know if they were going out or they were talking. I don't know. I don't remember. So he came to me and he's like, he likes me. And I thought that was odd. By the way, I went to a predominantly black school, and apparently dark skins weren't their type. So he told me he liked me, and I was like, I didn't know what to think. I was like, oh, he liked me? I didn't like him. It was like, oh, God actually answered my prayers. He likes me. And y'all, I feel like to be dark skinned, you gotta work like 10 times harder than a light skin would to prove yourself. Because everybody believes that light skin are just pretty, and like every light skin is pretty and every dark skin is ugly. When I got older and I started getting my confidence again, finally, what I used to do, dang, let me go back again. What I used to do, I wrote notes so I don't get off topic, and I'm studying off topic. So what I used to do is, every time I'd be insecure, like when I finally found a boyfriend, every time we'll go out and I see a pretty girl, I'll look at him to see if he's looking at her. And I'll ask him, were you looking at her? Even to this day, I low-key still do that. I have a lot of confidence. I do, but I'm not gonna lie, I still have a little bit insecurities. I do. But I do feel confident in myself. Like, I do know that I'm pretty. I don't need somebody to tell me. Like, when I was younger, I used to want to get the attention from men. So like, well, let me rephrase that. Alright, so as I got older and I started seeing that I was getting more attention from men, this is like 18ish, and I seen I was getting more attention from men. I seen that men were complimenting me, and it was like I needed to hear compliments. I needed to hear it. Like, I craved the attention of the compliments. Like, I needed it. And my auntie was like, dang, Naomi, you gotta know you're pretty. You don't just have to hear it from men. You gotta know you're pretty. If somebody didn't tell me I was pretty, it would be like, damn, am I ugly today? Like, I feel like something wrong with me. Okay, this video is not just about, you know, my dark skin. My dark skin is also what made me insecure in my life. It made me insecure. It made me think I couldn't get who I want. Also, y'all, every time I used to see a pretty girl, I used to take a picture of me and take a picture of them and compare it. And I did that to every single girl that I thought was pretty. I had to compare myself to see. My camera got shut off. So I still do like compare myself to females, which I know I shouldn't. I'm sorry. But it's just, y'all, I've come a long way. If y'all knew how low my self-esteem was to where it is now, like, it's a big difference, y'all. I have this pretty friend. She light skin, right? So every time we'll go out, she'll get all the attention. A part of me was jealous because it's like, dang, like, am I not pretty? Like, what's wrong with me? Like, why can't I get no attention? And oh my God, when I went to the beach with her and one of her friends, the two males, they were trying to talk to them. They were trying to talk to the two friends. He was like, you're pretty, but I'm not really a dark-skinned person. Y'all, I tried to laugh it off, but it really made me feel sad. Like, I instantly feel sad when people say stuff like that. Like, it hurt my feelings. I'm really sensitive, y'all. This was last year. This had to be last year. If not last year, the year before last year. Probably a year before last year, because it's a new year. I went from hating my skin tone to love and appreciating my skin tone. Man, person, I'm not gonna, you know, cuss and stuff. Man, person could tell me that I'm ugly because I'm dark skinned, or I'm ugly because I'm dark skinned. But to anybody that's dark skinned and having struggles out there and saying, oh, I'm not pretty, or I'll never get him, or, you know, guess what? You are beautiful. You're beautiful. I'm here to tell you, you're beautiful. Look at yourself in the mirror. You're beautiful. You don't need nobody to tell you you're beautiful. As long as you love yourself, that's all you need. It doesn't matter what anybody say. If they're not making you no money, if they're not helping you get to your goal, then they're irrelevant. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you like, comment if you want to talk to me, and make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye. Good night. Goodbye. Have a nice night. I always say this, like and subscribe. I said subscribe.